Welcome to this morning yoga to start your day in the cozy autumn and winter months. I think this is going to be a great class to ease into your day in those slower months of the year that you can do over and over again in autumn and winter. My name's Melissa. I'm so glad to be practicing with you today. For today's class, you're going to need 2 blocks and a yoga strap, and we're going to start with supported fish pose. So I've set my blocks at high and medium, but it's also very nice to set them at medium and low. Actually, I'm going to go with that. So having a choice, especially when you first wake up, if you sleep on your side and you're all rounded, let's just gently open you up in the morning. So you can play around with the level of your arms so that you get that opening through your chest here. And then we'll just breathe and soften and let time and gravity do all the work here. And then you can start to release this fish pose from your body. Take the blocks and put them off to the side and rest back down. You're going to need your yoga strap for the next pose. We're going to do hand to big toe pose. You could use just your hand to your big toe, or you can use the strap and you can take your right leg in the air, opening up through the back of your leg, drawing your leg in. Then you're going to open your right leg out to the side. You can have your left leg long or bent, whatever works best for you and your body. And then back to the center, draw your leg in again, open up through the back of your leg, and cross your leg over until you feel sensation on the outside of your leg and into your glutes. And then we're going to switch your legs, so you can go ahead and put your foot in the loop and lengthen your left leg and your right leg out. Just pause and notice the difference between the two sides. Feel the effects, the changes that are happening. And then you can draw your left leg in, really opening up through the back of your left leg. And then open your left leg out to the side. Draw your leg back to the center. Reopen up through the back of your leg and redraw your leg in, and then cross it over so you feel sensation in the outside of your leg and into your glutes. Okay, so bring your leg back center and you can release your leg down. Pause here, notice how it feels. Okay, from here you're going to bend your knees. You can either tuck your chin, put your hands behind your knees and rock yourself up, or roll to your side and come on up. And then for the next pose, we're going to come onto all fours. And on all fours, you're going to do some cat pose. So you're going to press the floor away from you, draw your head and tail towards each other, and then inhale, arch in the opposite direction. Reach your tailbone and your head up towards the sky. Open your heart to the ground. And then let's exhale, round, shift your weight back so you get some opening more in your shoulders. And then inhale, arch, and come through. So you're doing a waving cat. Exhale, round, lean back. Inhale, arch, and come through. Come back to the center. Walk your hands over to the left side. Let's just exhale, round. Feel the opening on your right side. So cat and cow. You can pull your right hip back to open up your side body more. And go over to the other side and same thing. Exhale, round, inhale, arch. And then come back to center. Bring your legs out in front of you. Sit with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. If you have a slip disc or herniated disc, you're going to lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. You're going to do ab curls here while we do boat pose. So from here, you're going to put one of those blocks between your knees. And you're going to lengthen up tall through your spine. So imagine there's a string pulling you up. Take your hands in front of you. You're going to inhale here. Exhale and lean back. Stay long through your spine and feel your core engage. Keep drawing your rib cage down to your pelvis. And then take your arms out to the side. So if you like core work, I've been releasing a few Pilates classes here for beginners on my channel, so you might want to check those out if you haven't already. Squeeze the block. Okay, and then bring your arms forward and up. Open your knees, and let's just do a little bit of knee sways to release your hip flexors. And then you're going to turn so that you are there. So your right leg is in front, your left leg is along the short edge of your mat, and you're going to turn towards it and lean forward so that you get that deer pose here. So you'll feel that in your hip. And then come upright, turning towards your left leg, and you're going to try and lift your ankle. And you might really feel that. It's really great for the internal rotators of your hips. So just come out and lift it again, but stay turned towards it and try to keep your left hip down. Okay, and you'll feel that really working in here. Okay, and then let's switch to the other side. So now your left leg is along the long edge and your right leg is along the short edge. You're going to keep folding forward over towards that short edge so we get into your right glute. The external rotators here. And then come back up and turn towards your left hip, keeping your left glute down. Now lift the inside of your left ankle. Lift, 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 and release. Lift. Keep turned towards it. And one more. So if you turn like this, you might be able to lift your leg more, but it's actually more challenging, works the internal rotators if you keep turned towards it, keep your hip down. Okay, let's keep that leg out long. So your left leg out long, your right leg bent. Place your right hand behind your right hip. You're going to inhale, reach up and open into your side body, and exhale and fold forward. So inhale, reach up, open into your side body, and exhale down. And then coming down, let's come into a little twist here. So you're going to twist towards the outside of that right leg here. And then towards the outside of the left leg. And then fold forward over that left leg. And then switch legs. Okay, so staying long. Your right leg is out long, your left leg is bent, your right hand becomes a post behind your right hip, and then you inhale and you sweep up, open up your side body, and exhale down. And then lower down, keep your legs in the same position. You're going to turn towards the long leg and twist. And then turn towards your bent leg and twist. And then face over your long leg and fold forward. And then bend both legs in front of you again. You're going to put your block between your knee again. Squeeze the block between your knees. And again, remember, if you've got back issues, you're going to lie down. You're going to do ab curl here. So lengthen up long through the spine. Inhale here. Exhale, stay long, lean back. Keep drawing your rib cage down. And this time, let's take our arms overhead and use your fingertips to lengthen your spine up. Squeeze the block. Exhale, bring the arms down and around, getting some fire going in your belly, knee sways, warming you up in those autumn and winter months. And then swing your legs around behind you. Take your hands under your shoulders. You're going to press the floor away from you. Tuck your toes under. Inhale here. Exhale, reach your hips up towards the sky. Okay, and then just a little bit of paddling down through your heels. And then you can look up to the space between your hands, walk your feet in, and you're going to roll up to standing. Okay, so because in autumn and winter things can get a little dreary, the days are short, the nights are long, it's dark, sometimes we need to wake up our energy. When I used to take classes in Toronto at Esther Myers, my teacher there, her name is Tama, and she would she would let us be like, okay, let's recover our energy, let's conserve our energy, let's conserve our energy. And she'd do that week after week, like, and we'd just lie around a lot. And then all of a sudden she'd be like, okay, let's get the energy going again. So this pose is like that. So you're going to twist side to side. So sometimes we have to help our energy along a little bit. So you lift your right heel, go to the left, lift your left heel, go to the right, and your arms swing for the ride, and they hit your low back and stimulate your kidneys here. So it helps to wake up your energy. And then we're going to inhale, reach up. Take your hands down the back of your head, smooth down the back of your head and your neck. Come around, smooth down the front of your neck, down the front of your heart. Okay. Now, if you need more energy, you can do like Tarzan thumps here. And then you're going to smooth down the inside of your arms, or you can tap down the inside of your arms. So if you want to smooth the energy, then smooth the energy. If you want to wake yourself up, do the tapping down and then up the outside of your arms, across, and either tap down and up. Okay, and then we're going to go down our side body. Around the back, you can tap or circle in if you need calmer energy. And then down the backs of your legs. And then up the insides of your legs. You can tap here at this chi point between your legs and your hips. And then you can circle at your belly. Okay, so now you can decide, am I already feeling like really kind of stimulated today? Or do I need to wake up my energy? Am I really kind of asleep? So choose which version. If you need to wake it up, you're going to tap. If you need to calm yourself down, you're going to do the smoothing strokes, okay? Down the inside of your arms, up the outsides of your arms, across your chest. Down your side body. Round to your back, either tapping or circling in. So you're drawing the chi in. Or if you want to take the chi out, you go out. And then you go down the backs of your legs, up the insides of your legs, and you circle at your belly. Okay, so that gets the energy moving in the right direction. And it smooths it if it's feeling a bit stressed, or it wakes it up if it's feeling a bit dull. Let's do it one more time. Down your chest. Across the inside of your arm, up the outside of your arm. And then down your side body. Around your back, circle in. Down the backs of your legs, up the insides of your legs, and circle at your belly. Okay, great. From here, we're going to do some Tadasana. We're going to go into some shoulder. Actually, let's pick up your strap. So we'll be ready. Okay, so we'll do Tadasana, and then we'll just build and build and build with some balance and some shoulder flossing. So taking your feet underneath your hips, reach your legs long out of the ground. Notice how that lengthens your spine up. And you're going to inhale your arms up and exhale them down. So into extended Tadasana. Inhale up and exhale down. And then you can take your arms as wide as you need to on your strap so that you can inhale, come up and over, and exhale, come back. That's the shoulder flossing. Keep pulling on the band. Okay, and then you can bring your arms in a little bit. What we're going to do here is you're going to inhale, come up onto the balls of your feet so you're balancing, and exhale and lower down. Inhale up, come up onto the balls of your feet, balance, exhale, lower down. Great. You can put this band off to the side. Open your legs wide, turn your toes out. You're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit down into Goddess Victory Squat. Tuck your tail under, pull your arms back, pull your knees back. Then you're going to inhale, come up. You're going to turn your right toes in, your left toes out. Sink down through your right sit bone, your left sit bone, and then circle your arm around in front. Take that right arm, arc it up, and then take your left arm over. Turn back towards the center again. Pull both toes out. Exhale, sit down into Goddess Victory Squat. Tuck your tailbone under, pull your knees back, pull your arms back. Inhale, up, turn your left toes in, your right toes out. Sink down through your left sit bone. Take your right sit bone, take your right arm on your leg. Circle your left arm around, open your chest. Then arc that left arm up. Right arm comes back for reverse warrior. Turn your toes to the front and out again. Drop your tailbone straight down. Bring your arms up for Goddess Victory Squat. Pull your wrists back, elbows forward, knees back. And then you're going to inhale up, exhale down and around. Toe heel your feet in and stand at the top of your mat. Okay, you're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, you're going to hinge forward from your hips. You can bend your knees here. Place your palms on the ground. Reach your feet back. Come into downward facing dog. And then you're going to tuck your tailbone under, lean forward, and come into upward facing dog. So we'll go back and forth between the two. Downward facing dog. Tailbone comes under, upward facing dog. Okay, and then you're going to lower your knees down and you're going to set up your block. So I like it on a medium setting for this, and you're going to come into a squat pose. So with the block, this should be nice for people with knee issues. If it isn't, you can lie on your back and do happy baby pose or wide knees to chest pose, like hold on to your knees in opposite hands. Otherwise, you're going to come into this squat pose, and we're going to open up through your thoracic spine. And then you're going to come back to center, and we're going to come back to that supported fish pose. So you can stay with the medium and the low setting, but maybe at the end of the class, you feel like your body's opened up more. You might want to try the medium and the high setting. So just whatever works best for you. And we're going to relax in supported fish pose again, so that our body can come out of that rounded position. And you can stay resting back here. I'm going to sit up and read you a poem. Okay, this poem is called The Most Important Thing by Julia Fehrenbacher. I am making a home inside of myself, a shelter, a kindness where everything is forgiven, everything allowed, a quiet patch of sunlight to stretch out without hurry, where all that has been banished and buried is welcomed, spoken, listened to, released. A fiercely friendly place I can claim as my very own. I am throwing my arms open to the whole of myself, especially the fearful, fault-finding, falling apart, unfinished parts. Knowing every seed and weed, every drop of rain has made the soil richer. I will light a candle, pour a hot cup of tea, gather around the warmth of my own blazing fire. I will howl if I want to, knowing this flame can burn through any perceived problem, any prescribed perfectionism, any lying limitation, every heavy thing. I am making a home inside myself where grace blooms in grand and glorious abundance, a shelter of kindness that grows all the truest things. I whisper hallelujah to the friendly sky. Watch now as I burst into blossom. Okay, so notice how you're feeling here as we've eased into these cozy autumn and winter days with this morning yoga to wake up. And when you feel ready, you can start to come off of your supported fish pose and make your way up to seated. I want to thank you so much for joining me for this class. It means so much to be able to practice yoga together in this way. If you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you know somebody who would enjoy this class, please share it with them. And put in the comments, I eased into my day. I'm wishing you the very best cozy autumn or winter day.